This is running in the cloud. It's a demo application, right? So first we are plugged into the moment we have your service data, we're plugging into each of these homes. And I'll highlight a couple of data points. So what the model is saying is this customer is identified to iterate with 80% predicted attrition in the next 1 year. And as a result, our CLV, remaining customer lifetime value for this particular customer is only $300. And it gives a lot of different reasons. We'll go into that in a bit. But the next customer, instead of 80% attrition, was flagged with 23% attrition, right? And that attrition is lower, and we are flagging that as a low-risk customer with a lifetime value of $1,000, right? These numbers could be dramatically different for your business, but the point is, it's not just assigning an attrition number, but immediately translating, hey, it's a $300 versus $1,000. Good news here is this $300 customer is not yet lost, right? We have an opportunity to turn this $300 customer into a $1,000 customer or even more, right? So that's the beauty of all these predictions before it is too late, right? So how do we turn this and how do we operationalize this, which is what the bankers are complimenting us for how we operationalize, which is take all these predictions. In this case, this turns out to be a pest control demo example. So we are actually bringing the pests that are kind of bothering your customers in that area, and we can do the same thing for other businesses. What are the common topics that are coming from that particular area or for that particular customer? We're giving some insights, year built and lot size and so on and so forth on top of the risk score. So your call center agents can speak to every customer differently. Then the next thing we give is what we call health indicators that explain why the risk is there. In this case, this customer is paying a little bit above average price. They're out of contract. That means they're open to competition. And they live in a particular area that has higher attrition, right? So we will customize all these things to your business needs, but they will give insights into why someone is high risk or low risk and all of that. But the machines are also reading all of this. So immediately they translate and recommend, exactly like YouTube recommendations, Netflix recommendations. For a customer with this type of profile, the AI is now recommending 3 different actions, right? The first one is, lock the price with 12-month renewal, right? If you offer renewals and things like that. Let's say if the customer is declining that particular offer, then the next offer is, let's reduce the price by $10 because the customer is anyway paying above average price, right? And secure a little longer renewal, right? So let's say if the customer is accepting, now the agent is completing, it's renewed and there is no risk of canceling, and you submit that, right? So your team members are constantly doing this. The same offers can be displayed on your website for your customers to select, right? So on and so forth, right? But all of this is scored at the customer level. Not just predicting, what is likely to happen, but also prescribing what needs to be done. These are simple standard offers, but we work with you to define hundreds of these offers and then match, which offer is the best offer for each of your, let's say, 100,000 customers, 500,000 customers you may have, right?